So what now? Viktor Orban may have lost the battle to get a majority of his people supporting his campaign against the refugees, but he claims to be winning the war, in that most people who did vote, voted with him. Accordingly, his party, which dominates parliament, will change the constitution. Hungary will officially withdraw from the refugee quota system, perhaps within days.
3.2 million people backed the government's initiative at the last referendum, which is a huge majority. And 2 years ago, 2014, 2.2 million votes were enough to get a constitutional mandate. According to the Hungarian electoral systems, it means 1 million more votes is also a very clear mandate to change the constitution.
What does it mean for the refugees stuck in misery at the border with Serbia? Even if Hungary wasn't going to change its laws, precisely nothing will improve. The allegations of human rights abuses will surely continue into the winter.
We now have a situation where Brussels hasn't really voiced an opinion on neither the campaign that was going on here for several months, and certainly not regarding the border abuses that we've been documenting since May. So that's something that we are pushing Brussels to take up very seriously, and to certainly address the Hungarian government with these things and demand an explanation.
And what of Hungary's relationship with the European Union and the Commission, which demands member states comply with humanitarian obligations or face financial penalties? The rift widens again.
The referendum related to future decisions to be taken. The decision-making process agreed to by all EU member states and enshrined in the treaties, in any case, remains the same. What is part of the community law, what is part of the acquis, is an obligation that is there to be applied.
Of course, none of these criticisms mean anything to Prime Minister Orban. His supporters regard him as the saviour of the European Union and its Christian fundamentals. He also regards his thinking as being very much ahead of the curve in its defence of the nation state against unwanted outsiders. So far, the European Union shows little sign of knowing how to respond. Lawrence Lee, Al Jazeera in Budapest.